that burger is ready to come off there. So what we're gonna do, slide that burger onto that piece of parchment paper there. That cheese is holding it in perfectly. Move these off the top shelf up here. And usually it doesn't take too long to do a charring on a pepper. Usually just a couple of minutes or so. Especially if you got a nice hot barbecue like this, it don't take long at all. They actually have, when they do, they have big pepper roasters. I was trying to find the word for it. They have big pepper roasters that I've seen, and it turns them so they get even cooking. Throughout the pepper, these are going to kind of taste kind of going to have like a hickory kind of taste to them a little bit. They're the briquettes I'm using. So we're gonna finish these up, and then we'll go inside, and we'll do the potatoes and the onions, and then we'll build our sandwich. And we also still need to make our barbecue sauce too that we're gonna utilize on it. The barbecue sauce isn't gonna take too long. It's a nice, good, simple sauce. We're gonna take our pickling juice from our pineapple, and we're gonna do like a pineapple sauce with that. And I'm gonna go do one thing. Stay there, watch those. I'll be right back. We got our bun right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna sit there for now. We're gonna take it, we're gonna grill that up a little bit, give it some char marks to it, give it a little bit of char, kind of crisp the tender inside of it up. This thing looks so good. It nice, cooked perfectly. Kind of want to get that bun inside, or the burger inside. You know, I'm gonna take it aside, I'm gonna set it in my oven. So this is another thing I can do too with it. Raise it up a little bit. Give you guys a little bit more height into the barbecue. Eventually, this is what I want to do in my backyard. I want to kind of like take my barbecue to my backyard in a way and build myself an enclosure, so I can have like a brick oven out there and wood burning barbecue. All right, now take this. Grill it up a little bit. Get a little bit of that hickory smoke going in there. Hopefully everybody coming in is having a good day. If you just joined me, my name is Devil Dog Baker. We're in our home stretch of our stream today. We did a little bit of streaming inside, prepping all this food, prepping this bread that we got going here. We smoked a ham steak for about an hour. So what we're doing is we're doing like a ham steak sandwich with some ground pork, ground hamburgers, like a Norwegian style sausage blend that I had, that I made some sausages out of a couple months back. So we're just kind of getting that rocking and rolling. Those are all done. They're inside. Put some cheese on top of that. Also, we're just like charring up some peppers, just so they don't go to waste. By the fact that we're charring them, we'll prolongate the life of them, and we'll be able to use them for something. Just trying to get a char on the bun, so it looks like this, so it kind of crisp it up a little bit. Gets a little smoky taste to it too. So with these, what we'll do is we'll cover these with plastic wrap. Okay. So there we go. It should, when we close it down, should kill the fire in it. If it doesn't, and those briquettes burn up, it's not too bad. That's the only one thing I hate about briquettes. You close it up, it doesn't really close up that good. That smoke box, right, this is called like a smoke box or a smoke cube. That'll continue to smoke for a while. We'll just let it smoke. Oh, I better take that plate out of it. Alright, so now we're going to move inside. We're going to finish building the sandwich here. Yeah, it might charge. It's staying at 6%, so... here's hoping it will. Or it'll run off this external battery I have. One of the two. Alright, we got that nice and caramelized there. And we're gonna drop a little bit of We actually froze those fries. I didn't want me to freeze them. But oh well. We're gonna grab a couple cubes of veggie stock. Throw that in there. A little bit of this pickling juice. Not a whole lot. Don't need a whole lot. I'm making more like a ketchup is kind of like what we're making. And then we're gonna get just a little bit, not a lot, because with it being powdered and dried, you actually don't need a whole lot. So we're gonna go more than one. We're gonna go a half of a teaspoon of habanero powder right there. I wish you guys had smell of it. You guys could smell this. And then we're gonna add a little bit brown sugar to it. Half a teaspoon. Actually, we're gonna go a full teaspoon. Actually more. 2 teaspoons. There we go, 2 teaspoons. We can add more if we need to. It's staying at 6%, so which is good. So far, so far. Stir that up. Get a little bit of salt. Bring a little bit of salt in there. Then we're gonna give it a taste, just to see what the taste is like right now. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. And it does have a kick to it. I think we're gonna add just a little bit more sugar to it. Actually, I want to add honey to it. We're gonna turn it down on medium. We don't need it super high. The honey will go good with the habanero powder too. Okay, so we got our fries. So we're gonna do our onion rings first. Then we'll do our fries. So we need to get a towel, or not towel, glove, hand. So we're gonna take our onion rings that we had in our buttermilk right here. Take them out, drain them off a little bit, into the flour. Make sure we got all the onions. 16 Benton, how you doing today, sir? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in and enjoying the stream. Right in the middle of doing some frying here. What's cooking? So we got some burger stuff going on today. I got some fried onions here that we're gonna fry up in the fryer. Kind of crisp them up a little bit. That's gonna go on a ham steak sandwich. That's gonna also have a beef and pork burger on it. I made Norwegian style from some stuff I had left over. So what thing we're using right now is we're using Eli's the GoPro that I just recently bought. So that's why we're kind of like spinning around here, going different ways. So we're gonna get our fry basket here. Gonna do this in 2 batches here. Our fryer's at 350 degrees. We also got some barbecue ketchup sauce going on that we had added a little bit of our pickling liquid from our pickling pineapples that we did right here, which look really good. Nice. I got some fries going. I did pommes frites style, so I'm gonna have those going here in a little bit. Coat the fries in a little bit of cornstarch, and that should brown them up a little bit better. Bring these over here. Put that over there. I didn't want that strainer anyway. I'm just using like canola oil. That's kind of like whatever oil I have on hand. There's nothing really particular that I use. Usually, like I use canola oil or, like I said, like whatever I have. Like I think I had gotten a big bottle like canola oil or something like that. Don't take long with the onions. Yeah, I double fry my fries, and they're more like a pommes frites by then. To me, it's a crisper fry. When I worked at a Belgian place, that was how we did our fries. Is we would double fry them in the fryer at a lower temperature, about 270. I think I did it at 250. Yeah, I did it 250, and then I cooled them off and stuck in my freezer for a little bit. Stuck them in the freezer for a little bit longer than what I really wanted to, but it worked out. And then I'm going to coat them with cornstarch, and cornstarch is supposed to help out a little bit with it, like frying, like crisping them up. And I kind of wanted to see if that's an actual thing or not, if it actually does. My onions didn't get as crispy as I wanted them to, but they're pretty good. They'll be good on the sandwich. Alright, we'll let that get up to temperature, and then we'll throw the fries in there. I had it right before I fried up the second time. That's how I would do it. So just like that right there. So what I did is just drizzled a little bit of cornstarch on it, then I kind of like tossed it on it. It's kind of like almost like doing JoJo's in a way. JoJo's are done that way. JoJo's are done with flour on them. So here's our sauce that we're gonna put on there. It's not too thick. I don't really want it super thick. Give it a taste, see where we're at on taste level. Sweet, woo! It does pack a punch. A little bit goes a long way. And I only used a half a teaspoon of habanero powder. So, be forewarned. Spicy, not bad at all. I'm picking up a little bit of the pineapple, but I'll pick up a little bit more of it like when I put the pickled pineapple on the sandwich itself too. Alright, this is about one whole entire potato going in here. That's what I thought too, but it looks super good. It's different. And I think that's why like it intrigued me about it, is that it's totally different. It's something I've never heard of myself. I've never heard of doing pickled pineapple. And it happened just to be in my pickling and fermentation book that I had purchased. And I was like, ooh, I want to give that a try. And I had some pineapple left over from doing a fermentation drink of pineapple. So, in the brine is coriander, I'll be able to tell you here. I don't have the recipe memorized. So it's coriander, brown sugar, cumin seed, mustard seeds, and black peppercorns. So all those are in there, and a little bit of salt, which this one I use is pickling salt, and red wine vinegar is also in there. Now I wish I would have been able to put my beer pickled jalapenos on this, but they're not quite ready yet. They got 2 more days, and that'll be a week. I'm not sure. I almost wanted to just see what these ones are going to be like at a week, and then do another batch later on where I let it go for 2 weeks. Well, that's how much time it says to let it go. Is let it go 2 weeks total. You can let it go for 2 weeks total. Then 1 week in the refrigerator. So I'm not going to be able to eat these till next week, in theory. So we'll be able to check on them on Thursday. I looked at them today. They look pretty good, other than the fact that I used pink sea salt for it, which I thought that would be a okay situation to be able to utilize, but not. I noticed it kind of like pinked out the water a little bit. Which, hey, that's fine. That's why today, like or the weekend, I received a diamond kosher salt, because that's what the book recommends utilizing as a diamond kosher salt. So I got that for doing any more pickling events with, or fermentation through that recipe. And probably if I do any more, mango sauce or papaya sauce fermentation, I'll probably use that salt too. Even though I love sea salt. Sea salt is, to me, is the best tasting salt out there. I will not use kosher salt for my... Set you guys up right there. I'm gonna get... my battery charger here. We got our fryer set to 350. Let's do this barbecue sauce real quick. Turn the small burner on. A little bit of tomato paste in there. And that's gonna help flavor this up a little bit. Kind of make it into a barbecue sauce. Pickles right here. Here's our pineapple pickles. I can't tell if that's charging it. Well, hopefully it is charging it as we're going along. Like I said, if it happens to die, then we may have problems. But hopefully not. So we're gonna kind of like caramelize this a little bit here. No oil or anything, we're just caramelizing that tomato paste up a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of habanero powder to that, so it's gonna give it a little bit of spice. Take our bun, set our bun right there. We're gonna wrap those peppers up so they can finish cooling off. Everyday eating. They're almost done. I turned the fryer to about 350, 375. So, give it a little bit more heat. So we're gonna move these over there. I'll give you guys a view of those again. I probably need to change up, what I'm using my salt for. I just love sea salt so much better than kosher salt or table salt. Look at this thing right here. This is going to be the burger that's going to go on top of that. Fucking hell, that looks, things look sexy now. Here's the other ones that I cooked up. They're perfect. I'll just let them kind of pull it out there in the oven. The other one's fine to cool off a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be. I want these fries to get a little bit more color on them, then I'll be able to pull them. So we're gonna utilize this board right here to do our plating on. Here's what our bread looks like. This is the bottom bun of it. It's got a nice, I charred it on the barbecue. Just give it a little bit of smoky flavor, a little bit of char to it. It's a French, like a rustic French bread. So we're gonna paint a little bit of the barbecue sauce on the bottom bun, and on the top bun we're also going to paint a little bit on there too. Okay, 16-bit. Yeah, teach them how to cook, man. Teach your kid how to cook, and you'll be set for life. That's not what my mom did to me. My mom taught me how to cook. I'd come home, I'd be by myself, in middle school, and I could fix myself something if I wanted to snack on or something like that. I taught both my kids young to cook. And they love me for it. That's right. It is the best job that, like... Alright, those are looking sexy right there. So we're going tonight. I think I use almost every bowl in my house. Okay. Take a little bit of salt. Turn you guys around this way so you guys sort of see the plating. Take a little bit of salt. Toss them, set them down, no particular way, just like that. Bam. Set our bun right there like that. Grab our ham steak. Ow, ow, ow. Grab our burger. Kind of turn it around there. We don't need that weight in there anymore. That weight can come out. We're going to grab our fried onions. Aren't the best fried onions in the world, but done better. Lay out our napkin. Bring down our ring light. Turn our ring light on. Grab our other napkin here. This one we're going to utilize to kind of cover up. So I'm going to get a picture of it. Then I want to take it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go take this outside, and we're gonna do a picture outside. One good thing about having somebody at home that can help you out and take a picture of what you're doing. So, bam. Hopefully, you guys. So now we're gonna taste it. It is a massive sandwich here. Take our new knife. You hear that crunch in that burger or in the bread? That cross cut. Yeah, sounded really good. I'm sorry, my man, I'm sorry. That French of the bread being on the barbecue. So nice. Pickled pineapple, really good. I didn't know what to expect of the pickled pineapple. Well, that's really good. The sandwich overall was amazing. Probably could have made the bun a little bit smaller. I'm gonna have a little bit of bread right here. Get a little bit of spice from the barbecue sauce I got on it. That meat seasoned really good. The cheese on it is good too. Oh. Man. I'm gonna have to eat this other half tomorrow. I'm gonna be full just off this one half. Whew, the spice, I'm picking up a little bit of the spice from the barbecue sauce. And the onions are still kind of crunchy. They're cooked, but they have a little bit of rawness, like a raw crunch to them. The fries are good. And then they're cold a little bit. They're so good. I don't notice a difference with the cornstarch on them. They don't seem like they golden up a little bit more. Maybe if I let them in the fryer a little bit longer, maybe they would. I get kind of like this floury texture on them. In the taste, this isn't half bad, but I was looking for a little bit more golden kind of color to it. Dan Dix, how you doing today? Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully anybody that's lurking is having a good day. I'm having a fabulous day. Everything I like, my plan came to intuition, kind of like with this thing, and you know, everything came out perfect. Except for minor things here and there, which I can fix later on. Like if I try to do this again, I definitely would just maybe make a smaller version of it, a different type of bun. But for the bun itself, it's perfect held up. It's holding up. Like I went to a barbecue place this week here in where I live in Longview, and I got the sandwich, and it was called, I don't remember what it was called, but it had like pulled pork on it, on a burger patty and everything. It was halfway decent. The barbecue sauce wasn't the best in the world. I don't know if they make their own barbecue sauce or what they do. I forgot to ask that question. But I couldn't finish that sandwich on the bun that they had because the bun that they had was too soft of a bun. They didn't crisp the bun up. If they would have crisped that bun up a little bit, or had like a sourdough bun or a ciabatta bun, that bun would have held up. I would have been able to pick that sandwich up, kind of like I'm picking this sandwich up right now. This is a massive sandwich. I'm having to stretch my jaw out just to get a bite. So when you're making sandwiches or burgers like this, and you want to make them messy, and you want to put a lot of stuff on them, you want a nice hearty bun, a ciabatta bun, a sourdough bun, a French bread bun like this that I made today. Perfect bun for that. A normal burger white bread bun, not gonna work. Gotta have something that's gonna have a little bit of oomph to it. That crunch of that bread, that's what you want. You want that crunch. So I'm kind of happy this all worked out pretty good. The GoPro actually worked out for me for streaming. It's actually charging on the charger that I got. Not charging, it's terribly too fast. But in a pinch, plugging it into the charger will work. So I got that option if I'm going into a long stream and I'm actually utilizing it out there. I can probably plug it into the wall and be good to go. I just have to get a little bit longer cord. And it can run off wall power. Whew. Whew, man. I'm feeling that habanero right now. Not feeling it extremely. I'm just feeling it a little bit. And like I said, I didn't put that much in it. And I didn't want to put that much in it. But that burger, that's a good burger. I'm going to have to, like, I'll revamp it up. I'll redo it again. Like my onions, I'll make crispier. Kind of like French's fried onions is what kind of like what I was going for. Here's what one of the buns look like. This is the bun that I just baked on a sheet pan. I didn't bake it in a cast iron. I just baked on a sheet pan. It's still a good size. That's still a good size bun. I probably could have got 4 buns out of this recipe if I would have like planned it out a little bit better. Next time, probably what I would have done is like made it smaller. Maybe took and cut a circle out of the ham steak. So you get the circle ham steak to the size of the bun that you're going on, that you're going for. And then you don't end up with a lot of extra crust like I did. But I don't mind. It's not terribly too bad. You look at this other half of this burger here. You're only seeing about a good inch of extra burger on each space, or a half inch or so on each side. So it's not terribly too bad. The pickled pineapple turned out better. Don't you wish you had a Devil Dog Bakery in your area? Maybe one of these days I'll start a food truck. It's actually one of the things I've been thinking about doing. I just gotta talk to people that have a food truck and see how beneficial it is. I sure indeed would love to do it. You know, just be able to like sit there, stream the whole entire day, cooking, come up with these creations, and serving food. You know. So, thanks to everybody that came out and joined the stream, chit chatted, much appreciated. All the lurkers are also always appreciated. Also. I don't think we had anybody really big in stream, which is not too bad. But we did have a good day. The burger turned out really good. So we're going to go raid with what we have left of people. Raid. Let's see who is on right now. Kind of want to keep it food and drink just because it's food and drink months. I don't know. I don't think she's on the front page. So we're gonna go raid Jane Henry. really good, really good chef. She is a PG-13 stream, so keep it PG-13. Enjoy. She does like southern kind of style cooking. So hope y'all enjoy. Just, thanks for coming in and for your alert. Thanks very much. We're gonna go over to Jay Henry right now and have fun watching her. Yeah, it was really good. I'll see you guys later on the stream when you guys go to live tonight.